if you want a sick pump in the gym, then you need to replenish your glycogen. And no, I don't mean eating an entire pizza and some deep fried Oreos, which is just fats with a little bit of carbs on top. I mean extra clean carb sources, whole foods, rice, potatoes, sugar even. What happens when you eat carbs is it's broken down into glucose. It doesn't matter what carb source it is, it's always going to be broken down into glucose, which is just sugar. The glucose is then stored in two places, your muscles and your liver. And it's stored there for energy later as glycogen. Once your muscles and your liver run full and you can no longer store glycogen in your muscles and your liver, that's when carbs are now stored as fat because you don't have anywhere else to store those carbs. So while it's good to replenish your glycogen so that your muscles actually have the energy to function, you still don't want to eat too much, and you need to calculate your macros accordingly so that you can use all those carbs as energy instead of having them be stored as fat. Conversely, if you're not eating enough carbs, the opposite is true. Once you run out of glycogen, you start looking super flat, you start losing vascularity, your muscles don't look as big anymore, you're not filled out, and you're just generally lethargic. Your muscles don't have the energy to function anymore. That's where, you go into your refeed, you replenish your glycogen, and then you're good to go. So carbs are not the enemy. Use them as energy, and you'll get along fine. Just make sure you're calculating your macros accordingly and you're tracking your foods.